Hey wig lovers, Tracy here. Today I've got on the Crowd Pleaser by Raquel Welch in color 1688, also known as Biscuit. Now I know you guys have probably heard me talk a lot about the blonde. This is the closest that I found to what I'm looking for. This is a platinum blonde in the front. Now, of course, it's got, if you can see, this right here is a platinum blonde, and I'm not talking about a gold blonde, I'm talking about a straight up platinum blonde. Beautiful, beautiful. But it does have a lot of dark lowlights, and you can see that here. I'm not a color numbered person, so I don't really know, but there's a lot of them. And it is darker at the bottom than it is at the top. However, one thing I love about Raquel Welch is the fact that she does her lace fronts beautifully and makes them pretty much undetectable, especially in blonde. John Renault does a lot of, the lace fronts, but he, rarely ever gets the lace right, I feel like. This one is pretty prominent. You can see the line of the lace, but I don't have any kind of concealer or anything on it. I haven't done anything to my real skin to, make it blend. I feel pretty confident, though, once I did, that it would be flawless. So that's not my concern with this wig. The concerns that I have with this wig are, there's a lot of them. So the first one is the thinness of it. Now, I have extremely thin hair anyway. So a lot of, I'm sure us women that have thin hair, when we try on a wig that's got too much hair, it's overpowering, it looks fake, it doesn't feel right, doesn't look right. This isn't one of those wigs. This wig does have, thin hair, but there's a lot more on the top than there is on the bottom. So it really looks like you're really thinned out in the bottom as opposed to the top, which I don't like. This wig is heat friendly, so you can style it anyway, and I haven't touched it with the heat because I'm probably going to return it anyway. This is straight out of the box. So maybe if you were to straighten it some yourself or with a flat iron, you could, get some more length out of it. However, you know what? It reminds me of Mrs. Brady off of the Brady Bunch. Her hairstyle. Even though her hairstyle is more like a mullet, this isn't that. But it's like really poofy up top, and then it like kind of dwindles down to just like nothing at the bottom. And I really don't like that. Also, and I'm sure that it is only in this color, in this wig, the top part is horrible. And what I mean by that is this, and I hope and pray that you can see it. I do have a wig cap on. Yes, you can. Okay, so if you've done some research and you're thinking about getting this wig, then you've noticed it's got a lace front and it has a mono crown, which is nice, right? Well, what's not so nice is when you've got this blonde color, the wefts and the construction on the top, are not monofilament, so they make them in a really, really light cream color to match the hair. Okay, well, on this one, you can see it right here, and you can see it. I've got it parted right now exactly how it should be parted, with the monofilament being where the part is. Okay. The wind blows, moves it over, and I have a hard time keeping this part out of my face. It's like always wanting to droop in my face. Now, on the top, and let me get close, pay attention to right here, okay? You see that? Okay, when I move the hair over, there we go. When I move the hair over, look how bad it becomes there. Now, if you're sitting somewhere and someone's standing over top of you, even at a restaurant, and you're sitting down and the waitress or waiter is standing kind of over top of you, or you go to one of those restaurants that have the really bright lamps that are like right here at your head, that's going to be so noticeable, guys. Like so noticeable. I haven't worn this out and wouldn't, and for that reason. Now, like I said before, I don't mind telling people that, I'll wear a wig or whatever, but I do not, however, want them to be the one to mention it to me. Now, they can say, I like your hair, it looks good, or it's pretty, and I'll tell them, but I don't want somebody coming up to me going, are you wearing a wig? That's embarrassing. So I do not like that at all. I mean, it is so fake, so fake. And like I said, it might not be in all the colors. It might just be this blonde color or any of their other blondes, because I'm sure they use the same color cap construction for those as well. It's super noticeable. And I think another reason why is because It is thin. It's a thin wig, which I like, but you can't walk out with that showing. I mean, that's just a horrible, horrible thing. I do not, no way. Just no way. It is a cute cut. It's not for me. It could be for you, you know, if you like this style or you want to like straighten it or whatever. I also found, you know, it's not so shiny. When you get out in the sun, it's pretty shiny. Flash photography, I'll just tell you that. That's always the, you know, tell-all in wig wearing, is when you snap that flash and you look back at it, it looks like you're wearing costume hair. This is that. This, you can tell in flash photography that this is not real hair. It's super duper shiny. You can't tell it maybe not in person. Like, actually my hair is kind of short like this, my bio hair, and it's really like blonde like this right here. And I put this on and my husband didn't know, and he's like, well, your hair looks cute today. And I'm just like, come on, because he, you know, always lets me know if it looks good or bad, or, you know, doesn't make a comment or is too afraid to make a comment or whatever. He lets me know. So the fact that he didn't know, that's crazy to me. He's extremely tall as well. So I must have been standing up, because I'm tall too. I'm 5'9", because if he would have saw that, he would have known. So like I said, you know, it may not bother you. You might be really tall to where you're always looking down over somebody, but that's a deal breaker. That is a deal breaker for me. There is no permatease in this wig, but, you know, there might as well be, you know, with that showing. Let me try to show you the side view. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try this side. I've got the front door open, so there's sunlight on this side and not on this side. Let me show you this side view. And then I don't think I can get to the back. Maybe I can. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let me say something else about it too, is where it is so thin, when the wind blows, you can see those wefts, even with a nude wig cap on it, because I always wear a nude wig cap. Those wefts they stand out, and the reason is because the hair is so thin that it, you know, one burst of wind and it's blown apart and you can see all that. So this is not, you know, I don't want to down Raquel Welch, because I do like her wigs. You know, she normally brings the best. Just, you know, this one, it was a disappointment for me. I did see two videos on this wig. One was with, I think, maybe wigs.com, where the really gorgeous model had it on, and she had this color, and it looked blonder on her than it does on me. And, you know, she had the man stylist standing there with her, and he had it. I'm pretty sure that they used a curling iron or something on that before they shot it. But, you know, the wind's not blowing when they're shooting those videos, so you really don't know. And then I saw another video of a lady that had this, and she had this same color, and she said she was in love with it. And so it may be from person to person, but I don't think she's noticed that if the wind blows, you're going to see all that. And I don't know if she's noticed this, or maybe I just got a defective one. I'm really not sure. I've never seen one that prominent, and it's pretty bad. So maybe I did just get a defective one, but I'm just letting you know that the chance is that you might too. If I did, then the chance is you might too. And it is very thin on the bottom, like I said. When I stand up, you know, maybe in the light, you can see through this hair. Like, you can see through it. You know, it's really, really thin. So it's just not for me. It's a cute cut, but like I said, it reminds me of Mrs. Brady on the Brady Bunch. And there's just, I guess maybe I expected it to be a little bit longer. I've got kind of a long neck anyway, so hair that's, you know, short is going to be even shorter on me. But it, you know, it's just not for me, guys. It's not for me, but you may love it. The color is beautiful. It really is, except for the shiny part, which dry shampoo would take care of that probably. But when you're going to return something, you can't put dry shampoo on it. So I have no way to test that, because I want to be able to return it, because it's not for me. I did get this one on sale. Not as much on sale, but on sale. So I'm going to return this and pick something else out. And hopefully, you know, the blonde will be good blonde. Raquel does a better blonde than John Renault, in my opinion. Especially with the platinum and with her lace fronts. Because even when it's a rooted color, I've noticed on her wigs, and you do have blonde, like a blonde rooted, she always makes sure that her roots are this blonde color. And that, to me, is more realistic. When you've got the front lace, when it's blonde, instead of seeing all those little black dots everywhere. So, anyway, this is the Crowd Pleaser by Raquel Welch in color 1688. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.